You asked for it. My favorite queer horror icons in gaming, part 2. Serving runway realness is a full-time gig, but I'm not just a busy drag queen, I'm a drag gamer. That's why I love RuPaul's Drag Race Match Queen, the only match 3 puzzle game that lets you unlock wigs, gowns, and glam while you play. Download RuPaul's Drag Race Match Queen for free and visit gaming.com/matchqueen to enter a fabulous merch box giveaway for the fiercest queens only. Hello, my name is DEERE, and this is Gaming's a Drag, where I'll gush and gab about my favorite queer representation in video games. Horror is my favorite genre of media because, once again, horror champions women, people of color, and is by design queer AF. Here are some of my very favorite queer icons of horror gaming. Michelle, Sorry We're Closed. Sorry We're Closed is a retro-inspired survival horror narrative released in 2024 from A La Mode Games. Protagonist Michelle is a lovelorn lesbian hung up on her famous ex who gets wrapped up in a story about demons and angels. Michelle has to balance working a dead-end job at a convenience store, meddling in all her neighbors' love affairs, and her own love struggles, like a malevolent, gender-nonconforming stalker demon who is obsessed with her, plus exploring huge labyrinths and solving puzzles. On top of Michelle being iconic in her own right, nearly every character is either explicitly queer or an ally. Alfred Ashford from Resident Evil Code Veronica. The game was released in the year 2000 for the Sega Dreamcast. Claire, the biker baddie from Resident Evil 2, returns and explores a military island, once again swarming with zombies and monsters. She meets Alfred, the over-the-top flamboyant director of the island. We learn he has a twin sister who's been shuttered from the world, and eventually we come to the big twist that she's not actually around, and Alfred has been masquerading as his sister for years as a coping mechanism in response to her leaving him. The reason is that she's a child genius and she put herself into cryogenic freezing, but that's beside the point. Alfred is revealed in this sort of psycho-esque way of cosplaying his sister. Now, I know that drag and queerness have been used as a villainous plot device for years, and I understand that, but at the same time, the game is camp. His effeminate mannerisms and gender nonconformity are nonetheless important to queer gaming in my book, and I live. This also spawned one of my favorite lines in all of gaming history. Roll the tape.
Alfred, you cross-dressing freak!
Absolutely wild that they scripted that into a game. Who are your favorite queer horror icons in gaming? Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Visit gamingmag.com/TV for more gaming TV content.